Hey everybody, another recipe that I would like to share with you today is $1 Million Ravioli Casserole. So let me get that ready. If you've never tried cheese ravioli from Walmart, you are missing out. It's located in the frozen food section and it's really good. It's better than any kind of shelf-stable cheese ravioli we've ever had or any other frozen we've ever had. It's really good. Our family loves it. So I found this other recipe that is a lot like lasagna. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and basically not follow the recipe as far as the layers go. So just bear with me. And you can follow the recipe if you want to, or you can follow how I do it. It doesn't matter. First thing you need to do is the recipe calls for a pound of Italian sausage. My family hates Italian sausage. We have learned that. So you can use ground beef in place of that. So get your favorite spaghetti sauce, your ground beef, get all that mixed together and made up, set it aside. And now we're going to start with the filling, I guess, or the cheese part of the recipe. So in a large bowl, like you see here, you need to combine these things. Let's see. Softened cream cheese. It's going to take the whole pack. Okay. All right. Set that down. You need a cup of cottage cheese. Okay, I'm just going to eyeball it. You need a quarter of a cup of sour cream. Alright, so after the sour cream, you need to add a third of a cup of parm cheese, parmesan. Okay, so recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of parsley. I'm going to go ahead and add that, but I'm also going to add some basil. I just feel like parsley is a little bit, I don't know about that. I don't know why people put parsley in something that's Italian. It bothers me, but whatever. So I'm going to put a little basil in it because that's what I always do with lasagna or anything similar. Okay. Let me check on the sauce. Alright. So we also need to add some garlic powder because I almost forgot. So we'll put a little bit extra in there. It calls for a ½ teaspoon. I put about 1 teaspoon in there. Okie dokie. Stir this up. Make sure it gets well combined because you do have that softened cream cheese in there. So, all right. Let me get my baking. And we need to get some cooking spray. And just kind of spray that on there. Okay. Now, let me get my sauce. Okay. So, like I said, not going to go by what the author did. I'm going to do it a little bit different. So, you need to put a little bit of sauce in the bottom, just like you would do with lasagna. You know, just spread it out a little bit. It's supposed to help the noodles not to stick. And it does, I guess, but I still put cooking spray or something like that in there. And I suppose you could probably put more layers of ravioli in, but this only calls for 1 bag. Let me show you what it looks like real quick. This is what it looks like. Let me see if I got it in the shot. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread it out in here. it doesn't really matter how you do it. I'm just, you know, making sure they're all even. And it doesn't take long for this ravioli to cook at all. So, spread it out everywhere. And this size is, let's see, this family size, 3 pounds of pasta has always been plenty to feed our family, and then we would always have some left. So, should be enough. And you do need to preheat your oven to 350. So that needs to be preheated for you. Okay. Let's shake it a bit, try and get it to settle down. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, you need to put your cheese on top. And this is going to melt down in there. Smells delish. And I'm going to kind of mush it all around a little bit. Can't move it too much because the noodles kind of won't let you. Scrape out my spoon here. Okay. Now you pour your sauce over. Let me get my cheese that goes on top. Hang on just a sec. Okay, so all we need now is the mozzarella on top. And you don't have to worry, you know, like always, the recipe will be, if I can talk, the recipe will be below. So hopefully this will cook down and we won't have an overflow situation. But like I've always told you, make sure you put something under it just in case. I mean, this is the size pan that it called for. So, probably just because the noodles are so big. Okay, y'all. Once you see it when it comes out, you need to keep it cooking uncovered 45 minutes, 350 degrees, or until hot, bubbly, and the cheese is melted. See you in a little while. Okay, y'all, so this is it, all finished up and done. Because there's so much pasta, you may have to go longer than 45 minutes. I was able to get everything cooked through and warmed up, but it's not hot, if that makes sense. So I plan on just using the microwave to warm up each serving. But I tasted it. It tastes great. It tastes like lasagna. So it's just a really easy dinner to throw together that's not so as involved as lasagna would be. Alright, I'll see y'all next time.